rate was back away from the strict kind of straitjacket they had put themselves in 2 years ago. And they all did, but in different ways that are going to be very interesting to play out over the next few years.
I want to talk about Donald Trump's classified documents case in Florida because, look, this week, Judge Eileen Cannon, she held really an hours-long hearing on Trump's argument that Jack Smith's appointment as special counsel is unconstitutional and that he doesn't have the authority to bring the case. Now, Cannon, as a reminder, was appointed by Trump, but I think some look at the slow walking, I guess is the word to use, of this case, the delays in this case as a way to delay the trial. And I'm curious, just from your perspective as a former U.S. attorney, how do you see the way that this case has played out so far?
It's hard not to see it that way. It's been slow walking and no walking. Today, the hearing you just referred to, Omar, is a good case in point. Every court has rejected this theory that she gave a whole day to, and she has more of those coming. And she not only indulges Trump's theories that don't have legal basis, but she then sort of puts things in mothballs and doesn't rule, which is really significant because it would be that would give the DOJ an opportunity to go to the 11th Circuit and not just challenge the ruling, but challenge her staying on the case. So it really has been, it's a very open and shut case. Of all of the four against him, it's the most, and it would have been in the hands of another judge, I think, already a conviction at trial. So it's been, I think, a real cost to the country that she's behaved in the way she has presiding over the case.
And so I guess then the question is, you don't see the way that this case has been run so far, you don't see any changes or foresee any changes in the future leading into the rest of this year, and I guess resolving in any significant way before the election?
Not so long as Judge Cannon remains on the case, and she's been careful not to give the DOJ an opportunity to oust her. However, there's a motion before her now involving a gag order. And if she just doesn't rule on it, as has been her wont, I think the DOJ could say this is serious and it's emergent and bring it up to the 11th Circuit. And there are indications that the circuit would be all too happy to recuse her, and that her general treatment of the case has been a bit of a black eye for everyone in that circuit. So it would, I think, absent her being removed from the case, it couldn't happen. And even if she is, we're just about at the time where putting a new judge in, getting that judge up to speed is probably too late for a trial before November.
And as a reminder, this is just one of the multiple cases being levied against the former president in multiple jurisdictions. But Harry Litman, really appreciate you bringing the perspective on this one.
Thanks for having me, Omar.
Of course.